Sure. Thanks, Troy.
As we continue our Running Dry series, the people in Rio Verde Foothills have been fighting for years to make sure that they have a steady supply of water. There have been short-term agreements for years, and now they finally have a water filling station to supply their homes.
But at what cost? 12 News journalist William Pitts has been following this story since day one. He was there as the first water trucks started rolling in.
Call it cautiously optimistic, because after 3 years of not really knowing where their water was going to come from, the people of Rio Verde finally have a guaranteed source of water. Early this morning, the gates opened, the trucks pulled in, and Rio Verde Foothills got a guaranteed water source for the first time in 3 years.
This is an exciting day for the community and for EPCOR and a lot of different people who've been involved in this problem for a long time.
EPCOR, a Canadian water utility, agreed to build the new filling station. It was basically the last option after Scottsdale cut the community off from city water. They're not Scottsdale residents, and Scottsdale said it needed to conserve water amid the ongoing mega drought. That left 1,400 homes without many options.
We did run out of water when it really came down to it. I mean, at least easily accessible, affordable water.
Lee Harris has been saving water for years. Bottles, tubs of rainwater. She installed storage, purification. Still not enough to meet her needs, and none of it was cheap.
You know, what price staying in your own home? We could have sold the home for pennies. We couldn't do that. So what choice did we have?
The price of the new water supply is also a concern.
So we estimate that the average customer will pay about $130, $135 a month if they use the average amount of water.
EPCOR says that's the cost of the water directly from them, but that's not the final cost. Water has to be hauled, and hauling companies charge for that.
Our community is relieved that we now have a permanent source of water.
Haulers like Damon Bruns and Dynamite Water, who can now at least fill up.
I know EPCOR has worked very diligently in the last several months, and they said all along they'd be ready to flow water, and they were.
The final cost? EPCOR says it doesn't know how much the pipe costs, so the water rate may change.
When we get the final numbers, we'll go back to the Arizona Corporation Commission and we'll show exactly how much it costs, and then the rates will be adjusted to make sure that we can recapture the cost of the equipment.
All in all, Lee Harris is guessing her guaranteed water is not guaranteed to be cheap.
That doesn't guarantee us a future of water that is affordable. And starting off at $300 to $350 a month for just a basic minimum delivery, that's a lot of money.
But at least the water is flowing. William Pitts, 12 News.